Picture this. You're one of thousands trapped between the Red Sea and Pharaoh's charging army with nowhere left to run. This was the impossible moment that defined one of history's most extraordinary tales. Moses, the reluctant leader who'd already brought 10 devastating plagues upon Egypt, now faced his greatest test. The Israelites had finally been freed from centuries of slavery, but Pharaoh had changed his mind. His elite chariots thundered across the desert, determined to drag them back to bondage. As panic spread through the crowd, Moses raised his staff toward the churning waters. What happened next defied every law of nature. The Red Sea began to split. A mighty wind howled through the night as the waters rose into towering walls on either side. Lightning flashed, illuminating the faces of the Israelites as they stared in awe at the impossible path ahead. Moses led the way, his staff raised high as the people stepped onto the dry seabed. Children clung to their mothers, elders leaned on staffs, and animals brayed nervously as they crossed between walls of water. Some looked up and saw fish swimming in the walls of water, while others hurried, afraid the miracle might end. The crossing seemed endless, but hope grew with every step toward freedom. As the Israelites walked, the ground beneath their feet was damp and uneven, echoing with the sound of thousands of footsteps. The air was thick with mist from the towering walls of water, and every step forward felt like a leap of faith. Some paused to look up, seeing sea creatures swimming just inches away, separated only by the shimmering barrier of water. The children gasped in wonder, while the elders whispered prayers of gratitude and hope. The wind howled louder, and the path seemed to stretch endlessly ahead. Yet, Moses pressed on, urging his people to keep moving, his staff a beacon in the darkness. Behind them, Pharaoh's army charged into the path, chariots and horses thundering across the exposed seabed. The Israelites reached the far shore, turning to see the Egyptians closing in. Moses stretched out his hand once more, and the walls of water began to tremble. With a deafening roar, the sea crashed back into place, swallowing Pharaoh's army. Chariots, horses, and soldiers vanished beneath the waves, as the waters returned to their depths. Pharaoh, defeated, watched helplessly as his power was swept away by the hand of the divine. On the far shore, the Israelites wept with relief and joy, realizing they were finally free. A new nation was born, forged in the space between two walls of water, where the impossible became reality. And so, the story of Moses and the Red Sea became legend, a testament to faith, courage, and the power of miracles. As the sun rose higher, the Israelites gathered on the far shore, embracing one another. Tears streamed down their faces as they realized the magnitude of their deliverance. Moses stood before his people, raising his staff in triumph. The crowd erupted in song and dance, their voices echoing across the water, celebrating their newfound freedom. In that moment, a new chapter began for the Israelites. Their journey was far from over, but faith and hope now guided their steps into the unknown.